back to Second Floor Basement. I'm your boy the other day.
Mike on the mic. We're doing something a little different today.
Yeah, as the year's winding down, 2024 has been an alright year for anime. And we're giving you our top picks of the year. From Kaiju number 8 to Bleach 1,000 Year Blood War. Any honorable mentions you want to get into before we go by the seasons? Master Anime Watcher?
Honorable mention.
Yeah.
I want to say what is it? Chiskill in Another World that
The one that kills everybody instantly?
no.
Not the one where I
That
gotta
one was a
have an overpowered cheats instant death ability, right?
That one was a little bit.
That got corny fast.
It got real fucking ugly. Like,
Yeah.
you introduce a character and just kill them immediately. It's just like, come on, guys, you're doing too much. You're doing too much.
Deadass. So let's kick it off with Winter 2024. Mike, you want to start yours up, or should I give my first one?
You go first because I'm trying to set up all the seasons just so I know what came out when. Because I keep thinking Frieren came out in 2024. I think it came out in the end of 2023.
It came out in fall of 2023.
Yeah, so I can't put Frieren in because I thought that would be my pick for anime of the year 2024, but it didn't come out in 2024. It came out in 2023, so I can't put that there. So my concept of time is real fucked up. So start off with your anime of 2024, Winter.
All right, Winter 2024. The first one I gotta say is the Unwanted Undead Adventurer.
Yeah, I know that one.
That one was really good. It was wholesome. It was about an adventurer who basically reached his level cap and couldn't go any further, and then he got eaten by a dragon and basically shitted out and became a zombie. And since now he's a monster, he technically could level up. So basically now his whole thing is about leveling up and becoming somewhat human again. That was like one of my top picks for Winter. And that's being a little unconventional, and making sure that I don't put in like the common shit like One Piece.
Yeah.
And like Demon Slayer and stuff like that. I want to give the roomies some flavor.
Though, like I feel like when we say One Piece or Demon Slayer or Bleach, those are always going to be somewhere on the list because I'm always watching One Piece, and I have a friend who's always watching Bleach.
Yeah.
And that's always going to be somewhere in the top 5.
Yeah, always.
Know.
But, to give the roomies a little bit more flavor.
And 1,000 Year Blood War is lit.
Super lit.
I'm not a Bleach head, but Bleach 1,000 Year Blood War, it's good. But we're gonna be talking about some other shit. So the thing you just mentioned, say it again.
The Unwanted Undead Adventurer.
The Unwanted Undead Adventurer is a super valid choice. Give me 1 second. I know exactly what I was gonna counter that with. The wrong way to use healing magic.
Damn, that was on my list too.
Yeah, but the wrong way to use healing magic was in isekai. It's a very tropey isekai, but they come up with an extremely clever plot twist on healing magic, where like if you ever do any fantasy shit, clerics are usually super cheesy and hard to play with, but if you're an expert, clerics can be super duper OP, and this comes up with a very interesting way to use healing magic that I think the writer of that show or manga should get a lot of credit for. And it's also very well written, and the anime is very well done.
So Master Anime Watcher.
Oh, yeah. What am I thinking? My bad, Master Anime Watcher. I forgot because you're on 2K. So for me, the wrong way to use healing magic is, I would say, probably the best one of the winter season. I would put that on the top, honestly.
Okay. My second choice is, of course, solo leveling.
Oh, yeah. Solo leveling.
Leveling, fire.
But for me personally,
Yeah.
I don't have an affection towards that one as much as I did because I didn't read the webtoon as fanatically as I read something like Tower of God.
I feel you. I read it fanatically.
Totally valid choice, and I don't have any arguments with you there.
All right. Your second choice?
So this is the season 2 of this one. It's Tsukimichi Moonlit Fantasy.
Moonlit Fantasy is lit.
Tsukimichi Moonlit Fantasy is a very abstract isekai again, but it's a very well-made anime. If you're into like anime like on a casual basis, this would be the thing that gets you like full otaku status. Maybe it's maybe something to wet your feet in.
Yeah.
But it's a good season 2. It follows the manga really good, and it gets a lot more of the underlying plot of the show. There's a lot of exposition. There's a lot of like plot unfurling of like this new world that he's in and how it connects to the real world, our world, which is where he's from. Obviously,
Yeah.
Anime isn't the real world, but like bro's from Japan, and he goes to this new world, and he has to deal with all this bullshit from this obnoxious ass goddess who's fucking everything up for everybody, except for humans. And like he's super OP, and he's got like this huge cult following in this hidden realm that this dragon disciple of his created. So he's got to like establish a power base, but he's really not trying to do that. He just kind of has to do it out of necessity so he doesn't get hassled because he's making enemies with his goddess.
Yeah.
Tsukimichi Moonlit Fantasy. It's the second season. Start on the first one, but like you'll probably get into it. You got to tell people what to do because sometimes people are stupid. No offense, roomies. I'm just saying. Start on the first season.
You just think everyone is stupid.
I observe people being stupid and I draw conclusions from there.
All right, Yatu. All right, my third choice, of course, is going to be Mashal season 2.
See, that was also on my list. I'm going to say that.
Mashal season 2.
Mashal is
you took wrong way to use Healy Man. Mashal,
yeah,
it's a parody of Harry Potter mixed with One Punch Man.
Yeah.
It's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Go check that out.
No, Mashal is fucking class. It's an instant classic.
It really is. The theme song
Opening
is
theme
super
is crack.
dope.
Opening theme is amazing.
But you can't get anything better than that. What better of a recipe do you have of a One Punch Man type character going to a magic school with no magic?
It's really,
and he uses his physicality to perform magic.
It's really One Punch Man meets Harry Potter. So if you like One Punch Man and Harry Potter and comedy, Mashal is just so
right
fucking
up
wild.
It's really right up your alley.
No. It's a parody. You're absolutely right, as an anime watcher. But like, super duper hilarious. How like. It's
they
stupid.
really did.
It's stupid. It's hilarious. It's just like straight up comedy.
It's more of a magic inspired Gintama.
Yeah. No. It's definitely taking a lot from Gintama too, with like the fucking character designs and shit. Yeah. So I'm gonna do something a little bit different here, roomies. I am going to recommend an anime that I have not watched. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna recommend one that I did watch, even though Ishura. Remember Ishura?
Ishura, yeah. Ishura got confusing for me.
Ishura is not long. Ishura introduces a different character every episode for the first like 6 or 7 episodes. The first episode, you've got like Shoji of the sword, and then the second episode, the sharp talon, and the third episode, the Gravinator. It's just like, okay, is this gonna be every single episode? And then like by episode 7 or 8, like half of these motherfuckers that you just met for the first 6 episodes die. And you aren't really sure what's happening or all the moving pieces on the they just spent 6 fucking episodes introducing all these characters to kill them off in the next 2. And it's like, all right, what are we doing? It's still really interesting.
Yeah.
You can be confused as fuck, but like there's a lot of hyper intense action, and it's not depressing as shit like Reign of Kingdoms or
Kingdom of Ruins. Oh my Jesus, Kingdom of Ruins. Wow, that went dark fast.
That went darker faster than like Palestine and the North Pole. And
God damn.
oh, you got the fast break?
No, we just.
Okay. The point is, Kingdoms of Ruin, don't watch that. Watch Ishura. 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 I say it with a fucking little accent because I don't want to sound like the whitest motherfucker on earth all the time.
Okay.
Ishura. That's my third recommendation.
And with that, we're wrapping up winter. Let's go into the spring.
Oh, Jesus.
What?
I gotta go.
Spring
I
was
gotta
good.
jump and check my notes. I'm just like, what season are we on?
We're in spring. While you check your
Stop
notes,
fucking slapping me, you fucking princess.
while you check your notes, roomies, check out Windbreaker.
Oh yeah,
It's
that
an
was good too.
amazing hand-to-hand combat anime. It deals with like more realistic.
Yeah.
It has really good hand-to-hand combat sequences.
That's your first recommendation, Windbreaker?
Windbreaker, yes.
It was a lot of fun to watch.
It was.
The fight scenes are good.
They're really good. The plot is good.
Good.
It's about a kid going to a new town, thinking that he's gonna be the toughest guy there, and ends up finding family.
It's a little melodramatic.
A little bit.
It's a little melodramatic.
A little bit. But it's good. It's good. Windbreaker. I recommend it. That's my first pick.
I don't disagree with his recommendation. You won't waste your time. It's fun.
You want to debate me so bad on this.
No, I don't. But like, I am going to start off strong because I'm going to take the one that we are saving for last.
Okay.
Kaiju number 8.
Okay.
Kaiju number 8 is arguably the anime of the year, right?
Yeah.
I think that one is probably the best anime of 2024. That or Dan to Dan. But Kaiju number 8 is one of the best anime I've seen in a really long time. It is if you watch one new anime for the rest of your life, well,
not for the rest, but for the rest of this year.
Freerin.
For the rest of this year.
If you watch one anime for the rest of the year, watch Kaiju number 8.
Kaiju number 8.
That's the anime of the year for me.
How about Shangri-La?
Shangri-La.
See, Shangri-La also, but like
Nah, Shangri-La definitely gets.
but
Yeah.
here's the thing. For people who aren't super like anime otakus, Kaiju number 8 is gonna take the cake. That's what the people want to see. Shangri-La Frontier is what the otakus want to see. If you're a hardcore,
Nah, I don't know about that. Though. Everybody plays video games, not just otakus.
yeah, but I don't know. It's Shangri-La, Kaiju, and Dan to Dan. But at the same time, Shangri-La originally came out last year. That was season 1. This is season 2 that just came out.
Yeah.
So like I would
Season 2 got
the
litty, though.
new shit is Kaiju number 8, and I understand your reasoning because overall I like Shangri-La more, but Kaiju number 8 is just so fucking good.
Kaiju number 8 is lit. All right. My second pick is anime me and the Master Anime Watcher really enjoyed. Viral Hit.
Oh,
Viral
yeah,
Hit.
I haven't watched that. I need
You
to
know
watch
what?
that.
You know what I like about Viral Hit? Because it's about a guy just trying to come up on YouTube, and he's beating the shit out of people and learning how to fight and learning how to beat the shit out of people. Even though he goes through failures, he goes through a bunch of wacky moments. It's a great anime. It's really based on the realistic aspects of the real world, and it's just cool seeing how he's learning how to fight off of YouTube as well, because you know how so many people are educating themselves now off of YouTube. You know what I mean?
Wait,
So,
did he just hand this to me?
I don't know.
He handed that to you.
I
Okay.
then that over to you. But yeah, you feel me? And I really enjoyed it. So check out Viral Hit. Really great. Second choice?
This is going to be a little controversial
What?
because it's a second season anime, not a new one. It's my second favorite light novel after Overlord. Is my
Oh, you talking about Jobless?
Jobless Reincarnation. Mushoku Tensei.
Yeah, of course. Of course. Everybody should check out Mushoku Tensei.
Mushoku Tensei is a little unpopular because of the whole loli thing. And if that does bother you, I understand. I disagree, but like Mushoku Tensei is arguably one of the best isekai. You have Slime, I have Overlord. A lot of people have Mushoku Tensei. A lot of people have other shit, whatever. It's
Slime is definitely one of the top isekais out.
easily for me. It's number 3.
For me, it's like number 1 or 2.
Number one.
And the only reason I'll put this anime, guys, this is not part of the list.
Yo, I don't know when this anime dropped, but Reincarnated as a Sword, honorable mention.
Oh,
Yeah, that was 2022.
Reincarnated as a Sword.
2022.
And they just coming out with a new season next year.
Yep. But at least they're coming out with a new season.
Yeah, we saw it on the thing.
Yeah, but we're gonna check that out in the next video.
The fact that you guys made me watch Reincarnated as a Sword and I actually liked it pissed me off so much.
Why is it when we put you on some fire ass anime you get mad?
Why is it that when I put you onto fire ass anime you never finish them?
I do wait to finish them.
Oran High School Host Club.
Not really my thing.
Kill La Kill.
Kill la Kill. I've been watching Kill la Kill.
You watch Kill La Kill.
Yeah.
Okay. What about Detroit Metal City?
Detroit Metal City. Didn't watch that.
You didn't watch it, but you actually laughed when I put it on.
Yeah, I've seen clips of it, but it's not really my style.
Okay, a lot of the shit I'm saying is old, from like Oran High School Host Club, old. Detroit Metal City, old. Masked Anime Watcher doesn't like old animation. I respect that. But then I put him on to, what was it? Ancient Magus Bride, old. He liked that.
Well, Ancient Magus Bride came out in like 2001. I mean 2021.
Okay, so that's not that old.
Not that old.
All right.
Ancient Magus Bride was alright. I didn't really continue watching it.
Well, back to our picks. Well, Mushoku Tensei, it's an amazing story, but I think
Not a lot of animes that like catch my eye and I like continue to watch it.
That's
Yeah,
fair.
true.
That's fair.
with Mushoku Tensei, you also have to remember because of the fact that it goes from like it's not an action anime or it's a fantasy anime,
But it has.
but it's not a action anime. It's not an adventure anime. It's if you really want to look at it, it's you're following Rudy's life
through his entire New World experience.
So of course you're seeing parts where it's not as exciting because it's just his life. This is what's happening. If they really wanted it just to be action, there would be mad time skips.
But there are mad time skips.
There are, but it's not like it's.
It jumps from 10 to 12, 12 to 15, 15 to 18, 18 to
Past last year?
20, 20 to 24.
Last Anime Watcher, can you toss me my vape? It's right here on your right hand side.
There's a
Right
ton
there
of,
on the desk. Woo.
nice catch.
Thank you.
There's a ton of time skips, and all throughout Jobless Reincarnation. It
Yeah.
ends with him dying of old age.
Yeah.
You can cut that if you want. I don't care. They deserve to know.
How-
His reincarnation is over.
The
No.
light novel is.
No.
Spoiler alert: he wins. And dies of old age.
He dies of old age, but you feel what I'm saying? It's more of a following of his life versus an action anime or an adventure anime.
The plot twist behind Jobless Reincarnation is that the entire time Rudy is not the hero.
It's his daughter.
His daughter is the hero.
So this is a prequel to the actual anime that the author wants to.
And that he never planned on writing. He just wanted to write the whole story about the prequel character. And the whole reason why Hitogami, the fucking dude that appears to him in his dreams, wants Rudy to do what he wants is because Rudy knows, or Hitogami knows, that somehow, not to even Hitogami's knowledge, Rudy makes a child with Roxy.
Yeah.
And that half Midgard child, that demon child with Rudy, will become friends with Orsted and help Orsted kill Hitogami. Because this whole time, Orsted is not the bad guy, Hitogami is.
Yeah.
So Hitogami does all this shit to get Rudy away from Roxy.
And it doesn't work.
And it doesn't work. Because Rudy was a spirit from another world that isekai'd into the stillborn baby boy of Paul and his mom.
True.
Whatever her name is.
Wasn't it with a Z?
Zenith.
Zenith.
That's why when like they're walking along, Orsted, who's repeated the timeline 5,000 times, he's just like, "Oh, yeah, you're Eris, and you're so and so, the Superd.
Yeah.
I know both of you. I've met you a few hundred times." He just looks at you. He's just like, "Who the fuck are you?" So it's like, "Oh, I'm Rudius Greyrat, the son of Paul Greyrat." He's just like, "Paul doesn't have any sons. Paul has daughters."
No, he got some kids.
And he's just like, "No, no, no, no. I'm his son." He's just like, "No, Paul has a blonde daughter with Zenith, and he has a dark-haired daughter with the maid, because he's been through all those timelines."
Yeah. All right, all right.
Anyways,
My third pick. My third pick. I'm going for it. That time I got reincarnated as a slime, season 3.
of course you are.
Of course. Of course I am. And if you haven't watched Slime, watch Slime. That's all I gotta say. Who doesn't want to see an adorable little slime become a demon lord and run his own country? Come on. Everybody loves it. Mike?
I do like reincarnated as a slime.
Come on.
Now that I went and spoiled all that other shit that you're gonna
Yeah.
put out. Reincarnated as a slime, I do agree with, just because it's my third favorite isekai. And he's been watching it for so long that I've basically got the whole extra shit memorized. But I did read the fucking light novel at one point,
And it's good.
and it's really good.
It's good.
The translation I read wasn't as good as like the other two. The
Yeah.
other two I read were perfect. Some motherfucker just decided to translate all these Japanese light novels into English, and I just found it, and I was just like, sweet, a treasure trove.
And it wasn't as treasure trove as you thought it would be.
What?
I don't know.
No, of course it was. It was perfect English translations of Japanese light novels on the internet for free.
Amazing.
That's a treasure trove.
Now, your third?
My third is also an isekai, but this one is a parody. So if you are not super big on isekais, this one will make you laugh just because it makes fun of isekais. It's actually kind of in the top 3, but like kind of off to the side at a 1A position, just because it's a comedy.
Yeah.
Not like Overlord, even though that has comedy. Not like Mushoku Tensei or
Yeah.
one of the others. This is called Konosuba.
Konosuba's the shit.
This was Konosuba.
Konosuba's the shit, bro.
This was Konosuba
That's
season
the one,
3.
That's the one I was talking about earlier, right?
That's the one you were talking about?
Where he died and the goddess was like that she let him bring down any one thing and he brings her.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
That's Konosuba. So this is Konosuba season 3, and Konosuba also has a movie. So it's an established franchise at this point, and I'm not telling you to like watch all of it, but if you've never heard of it, Konosuba is one of the funniest shits you'll ever watch in your life. And it's really fucked up because this dude is just a piece of shit. And he has to go save the world, and he does a surprisingly decent job at it.
Yeah, he really does.
And
He really does. Even though he's kicking and screaming the entire time.
and he never really
King,
stops
really?
being a piece of shit. So if you watch it, you can watch it subbed, you can watch it dubbed, you can watch it whatever way you want. It'll really test some of your ethical boundaries.
It will. It really
Who's a
will.
puppy?
But
And
that being said,
Summer 2024.
that's right. Let's move on to the next season. There are 4 of these motherfuckers.
All right. All right. Summer was a really unique season for anime because I felt like they put out all the experimental ones in the summer. I really did, because there was some really unique anime that dropped. And my number 1 pick is because of the fact that me and the Mass Anime Watcher and a couple of us always say this shit, Paralyzer. Right,
Paralyzer.
Mass Anime Watcher? You gotta hit him with you gotta hit him with the Paralyzer. And that's gonna be a failure frame. I became the strongest and annihilated everything using low level spells. I do not know what inspired the author for this, but it's playing on the trope of a whole classroom getting isekai'd and them basically booting out the weakest link. But instead of the weakest link like succumbing to like, failure, he rises up and like fucking just takes over shit and becomes like the man. You know what I mean? And then everybody thinks he's dead, so he's moving freely, just leveling up and wilding. And I can't wait for season 2. Mike, your first summer pick?
I always lead off with my favorite and the strongest, and the favorite is Tower of God.
Tower of God. Yes, Tower of God was good this season.
Tower of God was good because it was very uh, artistically and just thematically loyal to the graphic novel. I always want to say manhwa, but it's just like it's a web novel, guys. It's a web novel. You can
It's a
go
webtoon.
online, you can read it. It's fucking dope, and the anime does a very good job taking that, putting it in live motion, putting music and like bum bum like shit to that.
Yeah, basically giving you what you were thinking.
And I think that's really awesome because that's what good directors do when they make shows, right?
Yeah.
Tower of God did that for me.
Okay.
And I really appreciate that. And if the director ever hears this or sees my fucking dub or subtitled in fucking Korean or Japanese or whoever was directing it,
Yeah.
I hope they appreciate that because they did a good fucking job and they should be
They-
proud of themselves.
No, they really did do a good job on Tower of God.
Fucking clutch.
My second pick is the Osuna Newbie Adventure.
I knew you were gonna pick that. I knew you were gonna pick that.
Wait, hold on. I'm not done with the title yet. It's the Osan Newbie Adventure, trained to death by the most powerful party, became invincible.
Names for anime are truly ridiculous when in translation. I'm sure the context in Japanese makes sense when you think of the title of a TV show, but like out of context, like in just direct translation, it just comes off as silly. And the naming process is probably much different in context.
I'll say this. So far, I've noticed that the anime with the longest titles usually be super lit.
They're lit.
Super lit.
And the funny thing is that show is lit. And the funny thing is that show is lit.
It is. All right.
I'll take it.
So Osan Newbie Adventure is about, and why it hits home to me at least is because it shows this guy who's not young anymore. He's middle aged.
Yep.
He's still trying to achieve his dream of becoming an adventurer.
Yep.
A mythical class adventurer. And he went to go train with the only mythical class adventurer party, and apparently he dies like 1,002 times while training, and he still thinks he's very weak, even though he's like the second strongest in the entire fucking planet.
Mm-hmm.
And and it's crazy because of the fact that you see him go through like self-doubt, gaining confidence, showing off that this is how much I've trained and I've gotten to, and I deserve a spot here, even though I'm dealing with a younger generation that has more energy than I do or whatever. But it really hit home because it was like, yo, I'm 30, he's 30, we got
30.
Yeah, he's 32. Rick Gladiator's 32.
I'm older than 30, sir.
They don't gotta know. We're in our 30s.
What the fuck else was in summer? Hold on a second.
What was your second pick on this one?
I don't remember. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to remember what else was a fucking summer anime. No. This is one that I wanted to watch, and I'm gonna recommend it because I heard it was good.
What?
I sometimes hide your feelings in Russian, and I wanted to watch that.
I heard of it, but I didn't feel like it was gonna be my kind of anime because
Yeah, well, I like cute shit, so fuck
he
it.
likes cute shit. I don't.
Yeah.
I like fighting. That's what I like. So what was it?
No.
Give us a synopsis on that.
This is the summer, right? Hold on a second. I don't want to say Wistoria because I feel like you were gonna say Wistoria.
Actually, that's on my phone.
I'm just trying to remember what the fuck I liked in summer besides Tower of God. Because I can remember fall stuff. I can't remember summer stuff. Did I not watch anything this summer?
Did you not watch anything this summer?
No, I don't think I did. Besides Tower of God.
Oh, you want to forfeit your picks to me?
No, I didn't watch any of this shit. Like, I'm looking at the summer releases.
So, as Mike didn't watch shit in the summer, I'll be giving you his 2 picks as well. All right. Coming in at Mike's, what, your first pick or your second pick?
Didn't watch Bochi. I didn't watch
As
that.
his second pick, we're going to go with Historia, Wands and Swords. Fire. The
Yeah,
graphics are
yeah,
good. The animation's good.
yeah,
I made him watch it
yeah.
in sub and dub.
I mean, I don't want to say One Piece or Fairy Tale because obviously people are gonna watch
Yeah,
those
of course.
anyways.
Of course, people are going to watch One Piece and Fairy Tale. But yeah, Wistoria, Wands and Swords, fire. It's about a kid named Alex, who no, a kid named Will, sorry, who's just trying to become the strongest mage with no magic. Yeah, but he's a great swordsman, and he has a magical sword that absorbs other people's magic.
I don't even want to use it on the Boku no
You know
Hero
what I mean?
Academia. Fuck
So
that.
go check that out. And for my third pick,
Yeah, I'll co-sign. I'll co-sign Wistoria. Wistoria was fun to watch.
my third pick is a little out there. I don't know if you watched it, but the strongest magician in the Demon Lord's army was a human.
That was in summer.
That wasn't summer.
Holy shit!
That wasn't summer. At least I believe. Yes, it was. That wasn't summer, and it was a good. It was a really good anime. It was about this kid who got adopted by a demon general, became the strongest mage in the Demon Lord's army,
Here,
and basically he's hiding the fact that he's human to everyone, and he's just trying to create a world of peace in the name of the Demon Lord. And it's great because of the fact that he lets demons and humans coexist,
I
and
didn't.
he's not favoring a side.
I don't think I watched that one.
It's really good. You should really check that out.
I saw the other one where he's just like, I got fired from the Demon Lord's army, so now I'm living a peaceful life, which is basically the same fucking shit,
Yeah,
but it's slightly different.
it's chilling in my 30s.
Chilling in my 30s after getting fired from the Demon Lord's army. That
That was such a good.
again, long ass fucking title.
That was so good. That
All
was
right.
so good.
All right, this is my third pick, or
Yeah, your
all right.
third pick.
Suicide Squad Isekai, which is silly. Did he just click it?
Nah, we good.
All right. Suicide Squad Isekai, which again, silly, but it was fun to watch.
It was fun to watch.
And it was I think it was a collaboration with DC, right?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It
So
definitely was.
again, interesting. Uh, don't think that you're gonna like watch 10 seasons of the shit.
Nah, it's good for like a 1, maybe 2 season run.
Yeah. But like, put that shit on, and you're gonna have a good time.
Definitely,
Because
definitely.
like, I watched that, and I was just like, oh, this is actually not shit.
And I'm gonna give an honorable mention. One honorable mention for the summer. I parry everything.
Yeah.
I parry everything. Fire.
Yeah.
You can't even argue with it. I parry everything is fire.
It's just
It's
a
just
silly
the-
premise, but the show is actually good.
It's about a dude yet again cannot seem to like excel in like swordsmanship or magic or stealth or anything. But yet again, he has the basics down so packed that they're considered advanced, even though he's using like low level spells and stuff. And it's amazing because of the
Parry
fact
magic.
he's basically using the parry skill because that's the only sword skill he learned.
Yep. Just parrying.
And now he could parry like a whole army.
Parry the platypus.
He's definitely a parry the platypus ass motherfucker. But go check out I Parry Everything. It's really good.
Yeah, it's fun.
And now we're getting down to the fall and final
Okay.
season.
Oh, I don't even have this shit set up. Oh, yes, I do.
You want me to go first?
Yes, go first.
All right. I'm probably gonna mispronounce the shit out of this name. Arifruta from Commonplace to World's Strongest.
Oh yeah, I have trouble pronouncing that too. That's how you know how fucked up it is.
I pronounce it Ari Fureta.
You pronounce it Arifruta?
Arifureta.
Arifruta.
I don't know.
Arifruta.
It's probably something
If you haven't seen Arifruta,
basic as shit too.
if you haven't seen Arifruta, go check that out. It's really good. Nagami's that guy. Basically, I'm gonna give you the rundown of the synopsis of the whole series. It's Nagami's class got isekai into another world. They all have job classes, and Nagami wasn't one of the strong ones. He falls down a dungeon, starts eating monsters, and becomes OP. and he basically lives by his own rules, doesn't give a fuck about what anyone else wants to do except for him. And he's trying to get back to Japan with his little vampire lowly girlfriend.
Season 3, right?
And we're on season 3.
Yeah, I need to watch
So you
that.
got 2 seasons to watch before
I need to watch that.
before watching Otafura. But really go check out Otafura. It's really good. Your first pick for fall?
Dan to Dan.
Of course.
Yeah, it's
If you haven't seen the Dan Dan
one of the anime of the year picks.
When did ReZero come out?
this season 2.
This is season 3.
No, this season 2,
Oh wait, ReZero is season.
not the number
Oh,
as well.
okay.
It came out this season as well.
I misheard that shit. My bad.
No, I said 2, so I get the. You're like it's on season 3. I'm like, no, it came out this season 2 as well.
Okay, yeah. I can see how I got confused now. Never mind.
Yeah. So the Dan, amazing.
Yeah, Dan to
Amazing.
Dan, Kaiju. I think those two are probably the best 2 anime of the year. I would have said Free Run, but that came out in fall of 2023.
Yes, it did. So, you were saying?
Yeah, Dan to Dan is far and away the anime of the fall. That's got to be the best one of this particular season, just for me.
Just for you?
In my opinion.
No. The Dan is OD lit, bro.
I don't think it's gonna be far and away the anime of the year. I think it's probably going to win that just because it appeals to a wider audience than Kaiju number 8 does. I think Kaiju number 8 will make it close.
Yeah. No, Kaiju number 8 is definitely top 5 of the year.
I think it's top 2, top 3.
I'm gonna give it top 5 because yet again, the level of us watching the Dan anime versus like a common watcher may not be as much.
Since Crunchyroll, who's more than welcome to sponsor us, controls the larger like anime award ceremonies and shit like that.
Yeah.
I think those 2 anime will finish first and second in the Crunchyroll Anime Awards
Yeah, I feel you on that.
for the year of 2024. That's my prediction. If the roomies want to, list their favorites, they're more than welcome to. You don't have to agree with us on any of this shit.
That us. But my second pick, Shangri-La Frontier Season 2.
Yeah.
Had to. My dude Son
Fully agree.
My dude Son Raku's back, baby.
Yeah, no, fully agree.
Son Raku's back. We're back in Shangri-La. I'm actually super jealous because I want to play Shangri-La Frontier.
Yeah, same.
And I want to have my own character and do things in there because it seems pretty fucking cool. You know what I mean? So if you haven't checked out Shangri-La Frontier, seasons are 24 episodes. So you have, a nice little binge before you could get into the new season if you haven't already started it. But definitely check out Shangri-La Frontier Season 2.
Episode 25 is Season 2, Episode 1. And that's how they list it on Crunchyroll, which is really annoying. I hate that.
Yes, it is.
The
Your second pick for this year?
fuck.
For this season?
Now I gotta pick one that's not Shangri-La. You know what? Blue Lock.
Blue Lock is fire.
Blue Lock. Watch Blue. Because here's the
Blue
thing.
Lock is fire.
I don't watch sports anime like that. I play sports video games. I like sports. I watch a lot of sports. I know a lot of shit about sports. I consider myself a sports nerd. I do not watch a lot of sports anime, but recently myself, Masked Anime Watcher, this one, we've been watching Blue Lock, and it is actually really good. So watch Blue Lock. It's on season 2, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, season 2. Check out Blue Lock. It's on season 1, probably a year ago, and then season 2 that just came out.
Yep. Definitely check out Blue Lock. And my third pick, I'm at ties because this fall has really good anime. And, I'm going to list a bunch of them right now that it's not going to be on this list because of the fact that they're long-running anime and they're obviously, big names like Dragon Ball Daima,
Yeah,
Bleach, Thousand Year Blood War.
yeah.
What else is a big one that just
I
came
picked
back?
Tower of God. That's practically a big name now.
Yeah, Tower of God's a big name, but, it's still not there. It's not like Bleach or Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
But-
Uzumaki for the horror freaks.
Yeah. Is it wrong to pick up girls in the dungeon season 5?
How does
You
that
know,
shit
that's a
have
big one.
5 seasons?
Oh, ReZero, another one.
It's an awesome
It
anime.
is
It is.
awesome.
No, it is. But I just didn't think it would be that popular.
You know, ReZero season 3.
I'm glad it is, for the record. Don't come at me in the comments.
Come at him, roomies.
Diddy.
But oh man. But my third pick would be reincarnated.
Extra Diddy.
As, as a reincarnated aristocrat, I use my appraisal skill to raise the world.
I was afraid you were gonna pick that one. I was gonna pick that one.
Season 2. It's a really good anime.
It is.
I fuck with it because of the fact that it's not just about like action and you get like a special power where you're just like super OP. It's like a kid that is just trying to be the best lord of his like domain, and all his subjects are like, you know what? I think we should make you emperor. And he's like, no. And they're like, yeah, we are.
When you get a tactical build, but the only thing you have to do is do tactical shit.
Yeah.
So your luck just kind of maxes out from start.
Yeah, so like,
Like
what? He has like really good people behind him.
No. I'm saying it's a great premise because not many shows have ever just gone full world builder from start.
Yeah, true.
It's like Ainz if he wasn't overpowered.
Yeah, you're right. It is true.
But Ainz is overpowered, and he did that when he 1v1 Shaltir.
True.
Right? It's the
Yeah.
same thing, but this kid is literally not an undead sorcerer king.
And he's still a kid, and it's very much shown that he's still a kid.
It's wholesome overlord.
Yeah, it is wholesome overlord. It's like pre-death overlord.
That's why I liked watching it. I was just like, oh, I see what this is.
Yeah.
But I'm still going with like Ainz every single fucking time.
Oh hell yeah, Ainz is that guy. But like I said,
All hail Ainz.
this motherfucker. But really wholesome. And the one thing I really do appreciate about it is like,
Stop
yet again,
pouting.
it goes back to the protagonist just trying to be the best lord he could be for his domain, and everybody in his domain and all his alliances are like, yeah, we need an emperor just like you, and you know what? We're about to make that happen. And he's like, no, you guys can't. You're not gonna do that. And they're like, yeah, we are. And that's, yet again, I repeated myself, and that's where I feel like it's gonna go down. So that was my number 3 pick.
Wholesome overlord ass motherfucker.
Yo, I enjoyed it. And your third pick?
Um.
You need me to pull the list up right here?
Yes, because I forgot what else I watched. Shit, I might even just say something that like I wanted to watch. At this point, is Goodbye Dragon Life that shit that we were watching? Sayonara Rirose Konnichiwa Jinsei.
Yeah, it was. No. You talking about the joint with the guy and the blue hair chick?
Nah, the dragon that reincarnated into a human in the same world.
Yeah. That's it. That's it.
Wait, I think I
Goodbye
can say it
Dragon
right.
Life.
Sayonara Rirose Konnichiwa Jinsei.
So you're recommending Goodbye Dragon Life?
I think I'm saying that right.
I'm pretty sure you are.
Fuck yeah. I can read. As long as it's literally in Romanji and like whatever. Doesn't matter. So yeah, Goodbye Dragon Life. That's yeah.
It's a solid pick. Like
It's
for those who haven't seen it,
basic, but it's fun.
no, it's a solid pick. Like, you feel me? It's wholesome. It has its good points where it's about this OP ass dragon that decided to die
And then got reincarnated.
and got
into a
reincarnated
human.
as a human, but it's still OP.
He's still OP because he has all of his dragon magic and knowledge and all that other
Yeah.
shit.
And apparently Celestials could tell that it's him. So like all his like celestial buddies are like, "Hey there, Dragon Man."
Like ancient dragon. I see you decided to just like die and be a human. What's going on, bro?
And he's like,
I'm just chilling.
and he's like, "It's making you a better person." And he's like, "Oh shit, it is. I fuck with this being human shit."
Yeah.
But yeah, go check out Goodbye Dragon Life. And I would say those are our picks for 2024. Any honorable mentions you want to leave people off with?
We chose a couple of anime that are on their second or third season.
Yeah.
Don't just like jump in on like a second or third season without watching the first ones. Even if you just watch the first season, you're just like, oh, this isn't for me. then by all means stop. But like, if I say Konosuba third season, watch the first season, see if you enjoy it. The first season is gonna be just as good as the second or third season. There's a reason we're still on these fucking shows.
Yeah. First seasons usually captivate people.
Yeah.
And with that being said, roomies, that's all for 2024.
Like
Those
and
are our picks.
subscribe and have like good holidays and don't stay outside for 10 hours and like layer up.
Yeah, layer up, unless you live in a warm part of the world. But after that, happy holidays.
All that shit.
We love y'all. Happy New Year's, Merry Christmas, all that good shit.
Kwanzaa and Hanukkah.
And we will be dropping the 20 best anime
and all non-denominational
video
holidays.
as well. According to Crunchyroll, Crunchyroll and my anime list.
Joyful Yule.
So we will be making a video on that.
Merry Solstice.
And we'll see you next year.
Happy Canadian New Year's.
Later.